Hello folks, this is Sula speaking, and welcome to a commentary video on League of Legends. This one featuring Veigar on the Twisted Treelines map. We are playing a practice match here, along with, so it's all people that we know, all people that are friends in this game, and I'm matched up here against a couple of people that we're used to. Now, Donsky is running around here, Donsky playing Misfortune, so we see him kind of running around in the jungle here, so we're like, alright, let's try to have everybody let's get everybody here into the bushes and see if he decides to run past us here. Donsky isn't following though, and then we realize, oh, he's waiting in those bushes, but we have a ward in those bushes and he doesn't realize that. So we're going to move up into these bushes and wait to see if these guys will come forward. So let's wait and see if they decide to engage here. And Donsky comes forward, but we're not quick enough to get him. But look, him and Mostly Harmless have come forward, so we can get behind them, we can outflank them, and I'm able to stun him with Stun Mostly Harmless, and together with a nice Ash Arrow from Terra Incognita, Veigar, we're able to blow up Mostly Harmless very easily there. So he was stunned and he didn't have much of a chance. So we're able to get a pretty easy kill down here in the bottom lane. Well done, guys. Now I pop off Clarity to restore some of my mana, and I see Cole coming down from the top lane. I'm like, quick guys, up here in the bushes, right here. Cole's going to come down and we can intercept him. So I motion us all in, and once again we're going to stun Cole, and all of us are going to hit him together with our skills, and he has no chance whatsoever. So that was a nice recognition, seeing where he was going to be. Now we're going to be able to go for this tower because, of course, 2 of their 3 teammates are dead. So now we can focus on this. Donsky's going to use the Misfortune ultimate, which doesn't do too much to us, but it does kill all our minions, so it means we're going to have to back off temporarily. But nonetheless, we can still, I'm telling everybody, okay, we can still stay here. We can still stay in the lane. Cole's not going to be up for another 20 seconds or so. That's what I'm going to keep checking on the tab screen. See, Cole's still going to be down for another 20 seconds, roughly. That's what I keep checking. So I'm like, all right, it's going to be 3 against 2. We can stay here. We can stay in the lane. Mostly Harmless is back up, but that's okay. We can still fight these guys. And there, we are able to slow Donsky, so he gets hit by my meteor, and you can see how much damage he takes. And so that's going to be enough to get the tower. And yeah, even though I get hit by the Ash Arrow, that's not going to do that much. And now we do indeed want to back off. It would be nice to get that inhibitor, but Cull is going to be coming back to life, and we're all a little bit beat up, so this is the right moment to back out and just take advantage of that nice push. So very successful push there. We were able to get into get 2 kills, push into their base, get down another tower, and now their team's coming out, but by the time they're able to reach us, we're going to be able to port back to base. Now, I have 1,600 gold, so that means I'm able to buy a needlessly large rod and start building towards Zanya's. Zanya's is a really strong item for Veigar because of his ability power farming that he can do. Since he'll have more ability power than pretty much any other champion, getting that 25% boost overall to ability power is going to help him more than it would other champions. Makes it just a very strong item overall. So even though that's a difficult item to build towards here on Twisted Treeline, I'm still going to go for it. And now you can see, because my ability power is all the way up to almost 280 now, anytime I can just cast his Dark Matter, his Meteor skill, and just destroy any caster minions instantly. Just plop it down on them, and that's a free 3 kills. So Veigar, very good farming champ later in the game. And here I'm going to put down my stun, which makes it very easy to get away from Donsky, my event horizon. One thing that I should have done that I didn't do a good job of doing in this game is that Veigar can, when he's trying to get away from somebody like that, what he can do is not just drop down Event Horizon for a stun, but then call down Dark Matter, his Meteor skill also, so that if somebody wants to chase you, they have to walk into your Meteor, and usually people won't do that. Alright, now Cull and Donsky are up here in the top lane, and since Mostly Harmless has been killed in the bottom lane, we're going to pull the rest of our team up and flank them from behind so that they can't get out of this. I'm going to stun Cull and hit him with all my skills. Ba-boom! Down goes Cull. Sorry about that, Cull, but right there you saw me hit all my skills. Event Horizon for the stun, Dark Matter for the Meteor to call in, and then follow it up with Baleful Strike and Primordial Burst, and Cull just dies instantly. If Veigar can hit with all 4 of his skills in a row, he can kill almost any champ in the game pretty much instantly. Now, to do that, you have to hit your stun, and then you have to pull off a sequence of keystrokes. You have to hit all of his skills in very rapid succession. So it's not easy to do, and that's part of the reason why he's a tough champion to play. but if you can pull it off, he is really good at assassinating enemy champs. Unfortunately, that's pretty much all Veigar can do in this game. I mean, he's pretty much a champion killer, and that's it. There I'm going to stun Mostly Harmless, and I'd go after him, but we have no minions, so that means that we'd have to take tower fire, and that seems a little bit overly aggressive at this point in time. Alright, once again, I'm able to kill a lot more minions there, so we've got another minion wave, and now Cull is back up. Their whole team is revived, so we're just going to push our minions forward, let them get in, maybe another shot or two on the tower, and then we're going to calmly port back to base. I want to go back to base because I now have 1,000 gold, which means it's time for me to buy my Zanyas, which is just what I want. And I'm going to pick up some vision wards here just because I know that they've been putting down some vision wards. So if they've got, if they're putting down any invisibility protection, then I'd like to get that too, to be able to destroy their wards. So that, you know, you saw them destroy our ward earlier. Now, Terra Incognita, Veigar has a really good positioning there. It's a nice spot, but Mostly Harmless uses the Ash scouting ability, and so he's going to have to retreat because they're able to see him as soon as Ash uses that. So, yeah, waste of Ghost, though. You don't need to use Ghost there. You are clearly safe. There was no need to pop off Ghost there. So, just for your own reference, if you see this video. So, I'm going to put down a ward there, even though it turns out not to be that useful because they're going to be mostly defending their base, but you know, just in case it would, in case we end up back here, might be useful. Now I see all of them defending up at the top, so I tell our team, don't try to push in top. All three of them were up top. That means that they've left the bottom a little bit exposed, and we're going to be able to get their inhibitor, which of course is no longer defended by a tower. Now we get in a nice stun on Donsky, and we're able to get the kill. I probably should have gotten the kill because most of that damage came from my Primordial Burst, but no problem. We were able to get Donsky there. Once again, all the minions are bunched up, so I'll drop Dark Matter on them and blows them up pretty good. So now it's 3 versus 2, and as long as we're not next to their tower, I'm pretty confident that we can win this fight. So we don't want to fight them right by their tower, but if we can fight them out here, and Cull and I stun one another, so we're both taking a lot of damage, and if I could just get my attack in on him, that probably would have been a kill. But Cull's stun prevented me from getting in there. And now Mostly Harmless is going to chase, and I'm like, all right, if he's going to chase, let's turn around and get him. So stun, drop Meteor on him, and together with some nice shots from my teammates, we're able to kill Mostly Harmless. Excuse me, my voice is going for some reason this morning. Not exactly sure why. Mostly Harmless, that was a case of over-pursuing. You came out and tried to fight us, and when you did that, since Cull was healing, you turned it into a 3 versus 1, which was not an engagement that you're going to be able to win. I was thinking about what to buy here, and then I realized this game's probably pretty close to over, so I'm going to buy an Elixir, Elixir of Brilliance. The 3 elixirs in this game, there's a red, green, and blue elixir. The red one adds extra life, and it adds extra attack damage. The green one adds attack speed, and it adds critical strike chance. And then the blue one adds ability power and cooldown reduction. So for me playing as Veigar in this game, the blue one is really good. It gives me some extra cooldown, which I currently have no extra cooldown reduction right now. And it also gives me extra ability power, which of course is always a good thing for somebody like Veigar. So yeah, once again, I'm able to kill all those minions. And I was telling my teammates, you know, if you can keep them busy down there, I should have a pretty good odds to get this tower up here if I can push in. If you can just keep them busy down there for a minute or two. So able to get a few more minion kills here. Unfortunately, I was taking a few shots from the tower there, which wasn't great. And now all 3 of them are going to come out top, which means obviously I don't want to fight that. So I'm just going to calmly back off and go around to the bottom lane. Well, first I was going to sit here in the bushes. I thought, let's see if the enemy team comes out to chase. If they do, maybe I'll have a chance to get them. And now I'll use my Elixir of Brilliance. And for some reason, the minions start attacking me here, which is really weird. I think that they may have had a sight ward there, which is why the minions could see me. But now their team is backed off, so I'm going to move back in here again. And Mostly Harmless puts down a ward, which is kind of weird. Don't really need sight there because your minions will give sight. It's right in the middle of the lane. Anyway, I see Donsky up here, I see Mostly Harmless up here, but now Terra Incognita's come in, so we've got 2 versus 2, and we still have minions. I'm going to throw down Event Horizon, not trying to hit him, but just try to get them to back off, and that gives us enough time to finish off the tower there. So I'm able to hit Cull with my Meteor there, and then Terra Incognita gets a great stun, and so I'm able to finish him off. with my attack, and then I hit Mostly Harmless with my ultimate. He gets stunned, and we're able to finish him off as well with some more nice teamwork there. I'm almost out of mana, so I'm going to pop Clarity to restore that. And once again, Clarity seems to work pretty well for Veigar. Now the only one left alive on their team is Donsky, and there's all three of us up, so he's in a very difficult situation. Lurker is getting their last tower up right there in the middle, and the two of us are able to get the inhibitor up top. So there's not a whole lot Donsky can do here. I'm just gonna try to stun him here. And he actually doesn't get stunned, but he stands right in the middle of my event horizon, which means that I can drop Meteor on him and finish him off. And that is indeed going to be the game. So fun game, guys. I hope it was fun for you as well. Okay, let me just go over and talk about some of the things here. So I'll show you the finishing screen for the game. This is a practice game, so it doesn't count on anybody's record, so no need to worry about that. And we actually get less experience and influence points for this being Twisted Treeline, which is a shame, but you know, the games do go quicker. I thought that I played a little bit better at the end. I was just getting really a better sense for this character who I've barely played at all. I played really poorly at the beginning of the game, just not well at all. But you know, once Veigar gets his ability power up, he becomes much more effective. Great game, Terra Incognita. Veitmark, really well done. Some great Ash arrows. Lurker, you played very well as well. I think that this is only like your maybe third or fourth game ever of League of Legends, but you played very, very well. Really solid job. I would not have known that this was one of your first games. As far as everybody on the other team, Cull, you put up a really good challenge early in the game. I had a lot of trouble, and you were able to get quite a few kills on me. So well done in the laning phase. A little bit less well done in the team fight phase. You could have been maybe a little bit more effective with your stuns. Donsky, you were all over the map. You did a good job protecting the lanes and good job farming for your team. And Mostly Harmless, one thing you can try to do is to hit on more Ash arrows. You might want to focus a little bit more on getting those stuns off. Anyway, it was fun playing. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's nice to play with people you know instead of just random people. And it was good to be able to show a Twisted Treeline game. So thanks for watching.